Γεια σε όλους σας, είναι ο JohnyThan εδώ και καλώς ήρθατε πίσω στο Impostor Factory. Την προηγούμενη φορά, παιδιά, η Lindry είχε σβήσει τη μνήμη του Quancy και την δική της και γι' αυτό εξηγεί γιατί ο Quancy και η Lindry δεν γνωριστήκαν στο μέλλον. Και τώρα έχουμε κάποια προβλήματα να κανονίσουμε τώρα που είμαστε και πάλι στο μέλλον. Μας έχει πει η Lindry ότι πρέπει να πηγαίνουμε από δωμάτιο και να μπαίνουμε και να ξαναβγούμε μέχρι να δούμε ότι έχουν πεθάνει οι άνθρωποι και τέτοια, και εκεί συνεχίζεται η ιστορία. Είχα πει ότι θα το συνεχίσω το παιχνίδι και το συνεχίζω το παιχνίδι μέχρι να το τελειώσουμε. Αυτό είναι το 7ο επεισόδιο. Θέλουμε άλλα 3 επεισόδια, νομίζω άλλα 2. Είμαστε όμως κοντά στο τέλος. Εγώ η αλήθεια είναι είμαι λίγο ασθεναχωρημένος που θα τελειώσει το παιχνίδι, αλλά πρέπει να το κάνουμε. Έτσι κι αλλιώς πρέπει να το κάνουμε. Πάμε. Ω ναι, έχουν πεθάνει. Οπα. Death confirmed. Νεπ, πεθάνανε όλοι. Resetting room. Wait, if you could just reset the room while we're in here? Why did we have to leave and come back every time earlier? Living was not necessary for reset. Living was necessary for death. What? Whenever we look, they do not die. Wow, what happened? I'm not certain. This isn't supposed to. It's never happened before. Under the scenario, equipment damage occurs. Okay, περίμενε. Είναι κανονικά το βίντεο και τέτοια. Ναι, είναι κανονικά το βίντεο. Απλώς μερικές φορές ξεχνάμε, συγγνώμη. Core computing in the basement is destroyed. Destroyed how? Data unknown. Resetting. Now the final test. Quincy will go to basement. The core computing control room? Affirmative. Both sides will be observed. Data anomaly is expected. What kind of anomaly? Unknown. Guess I'll find out then. Do you remember the entrance? The pool table? Affirmative. Please proceed. Wait. It is dangerous to go alone. Take this. Take this. Πόσες φορές θα το κάνουμε αυτό, με συγχωρείς? Take this. Can't join the party. I mean, sure, why not? Okay. Ναι, εδώ κάτω είναι που μπαίνουμε. Okay. Πάμε κάτω και να δούμε τι θα γίνει. Γιατί η γάτα είναι περίπου στο ίδιο ύψος με μένα? Οι γάτες κανονικά δεν είναι στο ίδιο ύψος. Αλλά επειδή αυτό είναι έτσι ζωγραφισμένο, έτσι μάλλον θα την κάνουν έτσι ψηλή την γάτα. Okay, we're down. Kinda creepy with no one here though. Ναι, εσύ, είναι λίγο τρομακτικό, αλλά πρέπει να βρούμε τι συμβαίνει. Πηγαίνουμε εδώ μέσα. Εδώ μέσα είναι που πρέπει να πάμε. What the bug? Τι? Wow, περίμενε, εδώ θα έχει κανένα εργαστήριο ή κάτι. I don't remember this hall being nearly this long before. Ναι, κάτι συμβαίνει και... Κάτι συμβαίνει και πρέπει να το μάθουμε. Κάτι κακό συμβαίνει και πρέπει να το μάθουμε. Oh, what was that? Δεν ξέρω τι ήταν αυτό, αλλά πρέπει να φύγουμε από εδώ. Did you hear that? Something's not right. Ναι. Περίεργο. Okay, you know what? Stop! Just stop it! What the bug is this? Why the conductor is long? Where does that light keep coming from? And what's with the weird sounds? With all the weird sounds? You hear that? Freaking creepy wood creaking? Signomi. How? It's all metal and concrete here. There is no wood! And you, what do you even do? And how are you supposed to protect protease? You don't even have a knife. You're just a cat. And now that I think about it, you aren't even that long. If only you were actually helpful. Και τώρα έκανες τη γατούλα να κλαίει. Συγχαρητήρια. Okay, look, I'm sorry. I should have said that. Ναι. Και τώρα θύμωσε μαζί του. It's just been rough day, you know. A rough day, you know. I mean, first all the murders, and then I found out that I don't exist. Even for an option that stinks. On the upside, I guess it really can't get any worse from here. Κανονικά δεν θα έπρεπε καν να τη λες αυτή τη λέξη, γιατί θα συμβεί σίγουρα κάτι κακό. Come, let's go finish this. Whatever up ahead, I'll take it. Ναι. Wait, what was that? Εξελίζεται. Pokemon, εξελίζεται. Εξελίζεται. You've changed. You've become something else, something more. You're taking the lead. At the darkest, you're really come through for me. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Aww, το συγχωρεί. Alright, let's go observe the bug out of the computer. The bug on the computer. Τώρα παίζω με τη γατούλα. Ναι, παίζω με τη γατούλα. What the fuck. Όπα, hello? Linry? You're back? Yeah, sorry, I had to step out to double check something. Are you almost at the control center? I sure hope so. We've been walking for ages. The corridor leading to it seems to be stretched. It seems to be looping. Boy, I'll say. Wait, you mean literally? Yeah, hang on. It should be fixed now. Thanks, but why was it like that? I'm not centered, but the room should be just ahead now. Tell me when you get there. I'll start the demo sequence then. Alright. Okay. Ναι, εδώ είμαστε. Και γιατί πηγαίνετε σε αργή κίνηση? Well, we're finally here. You ready? Okay, Lindry, do you hear me? Yeah, the some scene is ready and loaded. Should we prepare for something? Just being there is enough. We'll have your data stream. You only need to stand there and observe. Okay, I'm good at that. Well then, shall we begin? Begin the final test? Ναι, δεν έχουμε τίποτα άλλο να κάνουμε. Yeah, we're ready. Let's do it. Ας το κάνουμε. Okay, the demo scene is starting. You should see the machine powering up. Okay, ναι, το βλέπουμε. Yeah, it just did. Good. Keep your eyes on it and tell me if you see anything weird. Do you see anything? No, it seems to be running normally. I thought. There's some weird sounds. What kind of weird sounds? Is it the machine short circuiting? No, it's not coming from the machine. It seems to be coming from air vent ή από αυτό εδώ πέρα. Ναι, από το air vent, είχα δίκιο. Τι στο καλό είναι αυτό εδώ. Καλύτερα να φύγεις από εδώ, πρωτού πάθεις κανένα κακό. Quincy. Their system is almost ready. What are you seeing? Βλέπω περίεργα χταποδοχέρια τριγύρω, αυτό βλέπω. Έσπασε το μηχάνημα, τι έγινε? Ωχ, Θεέ μου, ναι, έσπασε το μηχάνημα, αυτό είναι κακό, πολύ κακό. Τι στο καλό συμβαίνει? Ήρθε η ώρα μήπως να φύγουμε από εδώ? Έγινε φάντασμα. Ναι, χάλισε συσκευή, αυτό είναι κακό. Και πού είναι η γάτα που θα έπρεπε να με προστατεύσει? Οκ, υπάρχει μια σπίδα που δεν μπορεί να μπει. Don't move. Linry, πάνω στην ώρα ήρθες. What are you? Why can't I get a reading on you? Επειδή πρέπει να είναι εξωγήινος ή κάτι. You already know why. Then are you the reason? When I unplugged from here earlier, when I logged off there was nothing. Nothing but the machine to log back in with, as if the entire world just vanished. I know I'm not really real either. No, you are real. Relative to this place at least. Linry? Then how many? Too many. What is it talking about? Too many what? Too many worlds. We're a long way up, Quincy. There are a lot of lawyers beneath us. I may have created your world. Ne? But another had created mine. Over and over until after however many lawyers. Wow. At the bottom of the stank there exists the world that ran the first simulation. But as each simulation creates another, the original at the bottom weighed down more and more. Until finally, even if just one more simulation is created, no matter how abstract, it would be enough to overload and collapse me entire screws. Wow. Tell me, are we at the top of the stack? You're correct. Then there's something that I still don't get. Why don't you just cut the infinity loop from the get-go? Why are you trying to preserve this world without eliminating us? And why are you here even bothering to talk to us about any of this? Why do you even bother talking to him? Hey, I'm right here. That's different. He's... Michelle. Lenry? Tell me, who are you? Who are we to you? To me? Είναι αυτή που νομίζω ότι είναι. To me you are no one. Είναι. But then again, that doesn't mean much. I'm not so different from that rich ricebot of this world after all. You don't look like ricebot. Οστε το ricebot ήταν. No, I sincerely hope not. Were you also an AI refit for the simulation? Well, not exactly. But I sure do clean up after you mess just the same. These worlds may be simulations, but the Atremastic still follows the laws of physics. To a fault. In cases like this, for example, someone has to manually prevent everything imploding. Fortunately, I happen to have an innate disregard for the laws of physics. But that's all a story for another day. Hey, what are you? Ενεργοποιεί πάλι το ρεύμα. Απλώς τα κατέστρεψε όλα. Είμαστε στο διάστημα. Αυτός είναι ο χαρταετός. Shall we? Πηγαίνουμε στον κόσμο του Finding Paradise μήπως? Όχι, βγαίνουμε από έξω. Από έξω στο σπίτι βγαίνουμε. Wow. Και εδώ είναι που βγαίνει ο Colin και η... Όχι, περίμενε. There are a lot of tangers out here beyond this one. Each moment blooming into countries, branches of their own. Όχι, countless. Συγγνώμη, κάτι δεν μου πάει καλά στο μυαλό μου και ζητώ συγγνώμη. Διάβασα καλά, Γιάννη. But this particular tanger is being observed because it's special. Okay. It's special because despite being at the top of the stack, it was almost identical to base reality. Their everything began unfolding the same way. Your childhood, your thought, your youth, your diagnosis, νομίζω δεν ξέρω. And just like here, against all odds, you kept pushing on. Never wasting a moment to unite as much of the world as you can while you still could. You learned all you could, tried as hard as you could. You met someone. someone you imagine the future with, and graduated into a career where you felt you could make a difference. Nope. For a while at least. Until it becomes something else too much to bear. You escaped, traveled the world. Νεπ, το θυμάμαι κι αυτό. And wonder why you didn't do it sooner. Μάλιστα. The base reality where we're from, it all followed the same course. That is up until that point. When you came back from the trip and found out you were pregnant, when you became halfway through the pregnancy, when you had to make that choice between yourself and the child, you chose to delay your surgery until he was due. You chose the child. Nep, το μωρό. Congratulations, but please rest well. You need some time to recover, but we're quite behind already. We'll be transferring you to surgical until soon. I understand. How is it going? How is he doing? He's okay. You're the one we should be worrying about. Nep, για σένα πρέπει να ανησυχούμε. He's tiny. Our little Toby Rayard. Actually, about that, I've been thinking, well, maybe he should take your surname instead. My surname? I mean, I can't think of any reasons why not. But after all that, I can think of lots of reasons why he should. I'd love that. I thought Toby doesn't write as well with what does it. Do you have something else in mind then? Ναι, τι έχεις? How about Neil? Όχι, περίμενε. Neil? Neat. Ή Neil? Neil, το Yeah, I like it. Οστε, Neil είναι το όνομά τους. Our little Neil Watts. Οστε, ο Neil ήταν μικρό μωρό και Wow, it bears reality. Your son never had the complications of any early birth. He made it through childhood just fine. With all the love you and Quincy could give him. But as for you, you never fully recovered. With the detail, the treatment could prevent your decline. And you spend much of your remaining years drifted. Συγγνώμη. Still, out of the will to be there for him, you lived long past your prognosis to watch him grow up, even if just a little more. But eventually, as you felt your time coming near, you saw out some old friends. Nep, to leave something for him for when he grows up. You left him a piece of your memories. At the time there was no way to describe it, but still, someday you hope. When it rains, it pours. Soon after you passed away, your son was diagnosed with the same hereditary condition, but perhaps it was a reminder of his limited time here. Mention Mori. It stirred up something with him, pushing him further as it did for you. And I thought he tried distancing himself from others, knowing what might await those he gets too close. He wasn't successful with everyone. Slowly from the very basics he worked and worked. All the way past the research you left behind. But despite it all, when the time came, again and again he was rejected by the foundation over your inclination. So instead he sought an alternate route. He pivoted to an external company that lessened the imperfected terminology, and rather quickly he made it into the ranks, with some help from a friend, Dr. Riva. It was a company where he could still access the code and hardware of the terminology. A company that used it to fulfill last wishes by imparting the memories of a new life. Wow, a company called Sigmund Corps. Οστε το παιδί τους ήταν ο Νίο. Αντί να τον ονομάσουν, ξέχασα τώρα το άλλο όνομα, σκεφτήκανε να τον ονομάσουν Νίο, ώστε ο Νίο ήταν ο γιος του. Wow! It's been many years since then. In that time he's added countless paths and witnessed as many lives go by, all while perfecting that terminology on his own across with the hardware and data access. And today in that world he succeeded. The world that we're in and every world in the stock it stands upon. They're the result of the first functional stress test from the machine he perfected. The first successful test. This machine he built was what is it for? Πες μου ότι είμαστε καλά. Ναι, είμαστε καλά. A window to a world where everyone could live a part of themselves after they're gone, themselves after they're gone, so that everyone who ever existed, no matter how ephemeral, could have a lasting place in this world. And without having to say goodbye even earlier than they have to see and experience all the different possibilities this life has to offer. All my life here since the day he was born, I wished I'd made a different choice then. I'm so glad that somewhere out there I did. I'm so glad that he's made it. Wow. Ώστε το παιδί τους ήταν ονείο. Το παιδί τους πραγματικά ήταν ονείο. It's almost time. Now that we've gone beyond the boundary of set events, this changes needs to be terminated. Terminated? It's just one tangent. Can't you let it run just this once? But it's not just this one tangent. Out of the countless paths the test generated, this is not the only one that reached this point. As I speak to you on this roof, I am also speaking to through stands of other versions of you elsewhere. They too managed to dig deep enough to have found me. And if I don't terminate, then the foundation will fall and take everything with the regardless. This world was never meant to exist beyond this point. But this world aside, I might have a way to give you more time. When you're ready, come with me. There's a place we need to go to. Anomaly detected. Ώστε το παιδί τους τον ονομάσανε Neil Risebot. Ώστε από εκεί γεννήθηκε ο Neil. You guys got here just in time. Hey, can they come with us? No, I'm afraid not. Where we're going, there is no protocol for them. They'll have to stay here. Okay, you doing okay? Hey, Linry. Yeah? Yeah, I'm more than okay. Wow, ώστε το παιδί τους ήτανε ο Neil. Well, shall we go? Yes, υμαστε έτοιμοι. Yeah, Linry? I'm ready. Ώστε, so where are we going? Somewhere far, but you'll be among a good company. Now this ride might be a bit more in than the last one. Would you like the front seat or the back? It really doesn't matter to me. I guess Linry can sit up front. Alright, your call. Ώστε το παιδί τους ήταν ο Neil. Wow. Αυτό ήταν απλώς φοβερό. Απλώς δεν καταλαβαίνω τι είπανε. Πηγαίνουν στο διάστημα. Ναι, πηγαίνουν στο διάστημα. Ναι, το έχω δει αυτό. We've reached our station. Looks like we're the last to arrive. The last one? What is all this? Whoa, τι? Are these all versions of you from tangents where I materialized? Yes. The salvaguard one at least. Salvageable ones? We can extend every regret versions of you, but if we consolidate the ones similar enough, then there's only be one set to deal with. That is the way to end the recruit infinity loops, but still keep you in a scene. Speaking of which, I think everyone is here. Τους έβαλε όλους εκεί μέσα, όλες τις αναμνήσεις εκεί μέσα. There, isn't that all better? Sorry you have to see me like this, but I'll try to be quick. Και εδώ είναι που εμφανίζεσαι εσύ και τα χταπόδια. Well, what are you doing? Didn't I tell you already? I'm saving the world. Έπιασες από τον πλανήτη μας και τι τον κάνεις? Έσπασες τον πλανήτη μας. Finally. Some peace and quiet. Έσπασες τον πλανήτη μας. Πώς αυτό είναι ηρεμία? All these lights. Είμαστε στο διάστημα. It's time for them to rest, so others may keep shining. Στο καλό, τι έκανες? Beyond the gate you'll find a new life for yourselves. One where your endless is cured, where everyone lives happily ever after. It will be a linear illusions with little resource required to maintain. But to you it will feel like a lifetime as real as your own. Think of it as a parting gift. You hear that, Linry? We get to live the perfect timeline. Και εδώ νομίζω ότι συμφωνεί, Linry. There's no point. Ναι. I'm beyond grateful that our sun is out there, but our purpose here is done. What truly happened beyond this world is already set. Why would another virtual ride matter when not even our own did? Ναι, καλό και αυτό. I've already seen all there is to see. All that truly matters anyway. But Nep. But what if you haven't? I mean, I centrally had my world sharded to in more ways than one. But if anything doesn't, this broadened the possibilities, narrow it. And for that matter, why does it even matter if you really isn't best Italy? Συγγνώμη. They may not be the reality, but there were still other realities, and all that we'd known. I mean, would even to say that here's is truly the ultimate end of the stack. What beyond the gate, it may not be relative to here, but it's just as real relative to us. And who knows, maybe it is a glimpse of a reality that is truly out there somewhere. A reality that we can visit and time to grow old together. What do you say, Linry? Wanna go on one last trip together? Έτσι, μπράβο. Μπράβο. You'll wait for us until then. I won't need to wait. To me, time is a place. Go on. Your new life is waiting. Okay. Άλλο ένα ταξίδι μαζί, εσείς οι δύο. Wow, να αλλάξουν το όνομά τους σε Νίο ήταν απλώς το πιο όμορφο πράγμα που έχω δει. Τι έγινε? Ω, είναι σε μικρή ηλικία εδώ. Εδώ είναι που γνωριστήκανε. Ή εδώ είναι το καινούριο του σπίτι και τέτοια. Ω, τις φτιάχνουνε το παρελθόν. Τώρα κατάλαβα τι κάνουνε. Τις φτιάχνουνε το παρελθόν. Επειδή είχε τέτοιο πρόβλημα από μέσα της, γι' αυτό έγινε όλο αυτό. Και ο Νίο με την Dr. Eva γνωριστήκανε. Ω, φίλε, μου αρέσει πολύ αυτό το παιχνίδι. Όχι, μήπως ήταν ο Quancy με την Lindry. Νομίζω ότι ήταν ο Quancy με τη Lindry. Ή μπορεί να ήταν η Eva με τον Νίο. Τέλος πάντων. Περνάνε μια όμορφη οικογένεια. Φοβερό αυτό. Είναι απλώς ευτυχισμένοι και χαρούμενοι. Απλώς όμορφο παραμύθι είναι αυτό. Απλώς είναι όμορφο παραμύθι. Μου αρέσουν πολύ αυτά τα παιχνίδια που φτιάχνουν οι άνθρωποι. Και εδώ είναι που γεννιέται ο Νίο, το μωράκι. Νεπ, να το μωράκι μας ο Νίο. Απλώς μου αρέσει πολύ αυτό το παιχνίδι. Γι' αυτό συνεχίζω και το παίζω αυτό το παιχνίδι στο Freebirds. Είναι απλώς πανέμορφο. Δεν έχω απλώς να πω λόγια, είναι απλώς πανέμορφο. Το πιο όμορφο πράγμα που έχω δει ποτέ στη ζωή μου. Α, και εδώ είναι ο Νίο με την Eva. Και εδώ είναι που μεγαλώσανε. Δείξε μου ότι έχουν παντρευτεί. Όχι, εδώ είναι που έχουν γεράσει. Και εκεί είναι που βλέπουμε τον Νίο και την Eva. Να τους! Σας περιμέναμε για πολύ καιρό εσάς τους δύο. Α, και παίζουνε, μπήκαν μέσα στη θάλασσα. Και εδώ είναι που παντρεύονται. Ο Νίο και η Eva που... Και εδώ είναι που παντρεύονται. Αυτό μου δίνει πολύ ευτυχία. Να τα αστέρια. Οκ. Πόσο... Καταρχήν... Ναι, νομίζω πως είναι καλό να το σταματήσω μέχρι εδώ. Καλό θα είναι να το σταματήσω μέχρι εδώ. Ναι. Λοιπόν... Οκ, παιδιά, νομίζω ότι έχουμε άλλο ένα επεισόδιο στο Impostor Factory, αλλά τελικά στην αρχή σκεφτήκανε να τον ονομάσουν Tobias, αλλά μετά αλλάξε γνώμη όταν γεννήθηκε. Αποφασίσανε να τον ονομάσουν Neo. Και τόση ώρα η ιστορία που βλέπουμε σε αυτό το παιχνίδι, με το παιχνίδι, ήταν του Neo οικογένεια. Τρελό! Δηλαδή τόση ώρα παίζαμε με την οικογένεια του Neo. Αυτό είναι απλώς τρελό πράγμα, δεν έχω να πω λόγια, ήταν απλώς το πιο όμορφο πράγμα που έχω δει. Ο Νίλ ήταν η οικογένεια του Νίλ τόση ώρα. Έχω απλώς σοκαριστεί, αλλά και πάλι αυτό μου έφερε ακόμα περισσότερη χαρά που ο Νίλ, που ξανά είδαμε πάλι τον Νίλ και την Ήβα. Ωχ, Θεέ μου, ανυπομονώ πολύ να δω το τέλος. Μπορεί να το παίξω και αύριο για να δούμε το πραγματικό τέλος, αν είναι. Ξέρετε κάτι, ναι, θα το δοκιμάσω και αυτό. Αν είναι, θα το παίξω και αύριο για να το τελειώσουμε πραγματικά το παιχνίδι. Μπορεί αύριο να είναι το τελευταίο βίντεο παιχνίδι, δεν ξέρω, αλλά θέλω πραγματικά να το περάσω το παιχνίδι. Θέλω πραγματικά να το περάσω, αλλά νομίζω από αύριο θα παίξουμε το τελευταίο βίντεο παιχνίδι για να μάθουμε και να δούμε τι έγινε πραγματικά. Αλλά, wow! Η οικογένεια του Νίλ παίζαμε τόση ώρα. Την οικογένεια του Νίλ παίζαμε τόση ώρα. Τρελό ήταν αυτό. Αχ, απλώς πανέμορφο. Τέλος πάντων, αυτό ήθελα να πω για σήμερα, παιδιά. Μην ξεχάσετε να βάλετε μια εγγραφή στο κανάλι, παιδιά, ένα like και subscribe. Και βαλετε. Θα σας δω στο επόμενο βίντεο. Και επίσης ζητάω συγγνώμη που δεν διάβασα καλά τα βίντεο και τα γράμματα και τέτοια. Γεια σας!